Hello. If you're new to the Butterfly Bayou Growth Community and channel, just to reintroduce myself, my name is Omena Abenabe. I'm the founder, business manager of Butterfly Bayou. It's the month of October, and in the month of October, when we think about it, all we think about is Thanksgiving. For those of us who have gratitude in our hearts, it might be easy to just be grateful for everything that have happened in our lives throughout the year. But some people struggle with gratitude, Thanksgiving throughout this season. But at Butterfly Bayou, if you've been following the community, or if you have one of our booklets, the Go for Goals booklet, you know that for the month of October, if you can see this, what I've built in really is the month is focused on gratitude, just sharing gratitude. I'll share some reasons why it's important that we pause to show gratitude and how we should do it for those of us who are struggling. Gratitude, Thanksgiving is a universal value. It's not while we are a Christian faith based organization, wherever you go, I believe that God has built gratitude into our hearts naturally. And to have a time in our country, the United States, where it's the month of Thanksgiving, a season of Thanksgiving, even no matter where you come to it from, it just opens up your heart to say, what am I thankful for? But in a consumerist culture, a lot of us could struggle wondering, what have I achieved this year to be thankful for? Or just to be inundated with Christmas, which is coming up in the next month, or just comparing ourselves with others. Those things can steal the joy of Thanksgiving out of our hearts. That is why we have to consciously take some time, pause, and say, what have I achieved throughout this year? So if you've been following the Goal for Goals booklet, January, you wrote down your goals. I'm going to cover that so you don't see my goals. Wrote down your goals. And if you've been following it month by month, just monitoring, writing your goals, might be that you had a vision board as well. For those of us who are visual and are used to vision boarding, November is the right time to, or it's an ideal time to then pause and say, okay, what have I achieved? You can think of it in terms of the little things you've achieved at work. So, for those of us who have a hard time just finding what to be thankful about, or your mind is in that space of just looking at what others have achieved, what you've not achieved, I want to encourage you to go into the mindset of reframing. Just reframe your thoughts. Let's look at it. How do we do that? If you're concerned about your year end books where your business is ending, you didn't meet the goals, but maybe you started your business this year, why not turn that around and be thankful for the fact that you started at all? Let's say your children are not meeting your expectations in certain areas. Think of the areas in which they met your expectations. One scripture I loved so much is the one that says, to he or she who is joined to the living, there is hope. It essentially means today might not look like the picture you have for yourself, but because you are alive, there is the opportunity, there is the potential for tomorrow to change, right? So that's something to be thankful for. Why not just, even if you're thinking there's nothing to be thankful, the fact that you are here just means something to be thankful for. So maybe start out your booklet, start out November by saying, Lord, thank you that I'm alive. Thank you that my child is alive. Thank you that my business is alive. That's one way to reframe. Then, when we reframe, look into the fine details. Next thing you want to do is, if you've been following the booklet, is go back to the previous months. What are those things you accomplished? The fact that you've taken concrete steps, step by step, sometimes with the joy of gratitude is stolen from us because the process itself is not recorded. But if you've recorded the process that's taken you to this point, you have something to be thankful for. Let's say you set a goal for your finances, to start saving, get out of debt. Maybe you did not hit it, but you started on that process. Be thankful because you're not where you used to be yesterday, even though you're not where you want to be. So that's reframing is a very important part of being able to find gratitude. The second thing you want to look at is the fact that you are made by God as a unique individual. For us as women, it could be really tough, especially in this season. The holidays are coming. It's a lot of entertaining that might bring on stress. Then just think of the fact that you even are here to celebrate the Thanksgiving. Second thing about gratitude is the fact that it takes our minds from the mundane. If you cannot do all that cooking, can you do some catering? If you cannot afford turkey, can you afford something else? Think of the fact that it's the heart you bring into the matter that matters more than the what you're bringing into it. Don't be caught up in the consumerist culture and let things define your heart towards this season. Rather, look back, take a step back, look at all you've accomplished, and then be thankful. You record that. The third thing you want to be thankful for, again, because to the Bible, to he or she who is joined to the living, there is hope. It means that you have a future to be thankful for. When we're focused and caught up in consumerism, comparison, the thief of where have I reached today, we're blinded from the fact that there is hope for tomorrow. So that's something, be thankful for tomorrow. Lord, thank you for what I can accomplish tomorrow. Let's say you did not meet any of your goals. Let's say that you were blindsided, you took your eyes off your goals. Well, yes, be thankful for the fact that you have tomorrow to try again. I have this thing I say at home, which is let's have a do over. When something's been done wrong, we don't say, oh, well, or just, just pounce on that. I have a let's have a do over philosophy, which is you're going to go back and do that thing again. But when I say let's have a do over, it means that I'm collaborating with you. I recognize that we can all fail, but we have a chance to do it again. So be thankful for the fact that you can have a do over. So those are the tips I just wanted to share for the month of October. So yes, if you haven't got your planning booklet for the year 2026, the link is right below for you to get a planning booklet. And if you would like some personal development coaching, you want me to have a one-on-one with me to just give clarity into your goals as you go into 2026, please use the link below to book some time. Yes, in Butterfly Bayou, October is prime planning season for us. So we are done with our planning sessions, but you're welcome. I know a lot of people still keyed into November, December, some people January of the following year. But I'm open, my calendar is open, schedule is open to offer one-on-one coaching to help you clarify where you are today and to move you forward in a manner that is concrete, actionable, smart, and actionable for the year 2026. So, what are you thankful for? What have you accomplished in 2025? What are you looking forward to in 2026? Why not write to me? Tell us, tell the community, and let's celebrate together.